Welcome back to Tools and Build. My name is Mario. First of all, I want to apologize for the video being a few days late, actually 2 days late, because I said I'll put once every weekend, and the weekend passed, we're Tuesday, and I apologize for that. The weekend has been beautiful, I've been writing, I've been doing house chores, and today is the only day I have to. Today I'm going to talk to you about, like I always do, about tools that work. How can I say this? Tools that fit our needs, but they're small enough to keep it in our garage. One of the best tools that I love working with is steel. You could grind them, you could cut it, you could drill holes in them, you could weld them together, you could melt, you could heat them up, form them the way you want, paint them. If you don't want to see any marks, put a little buddy, like you do in body shops, make it nice and smooth. But to do things like that, you need special tools. And working with metal, you know, some of the tools with metal are big, like a drill press, a cutting machine, a tube bender. Those are big. And for someone like me who likes to do projects in their garage and have little space to put this equipment, if you look around my garage, it is jam-packed. I have no room to put this big equipment, so I know I'm not the only one. And so when I'm looking for a project, I try to make them small, or if they're big, try to make them big so I could get rid of them, you know, sell them or give it away to somebody else. And one of the smallest tools that I use a lot is the grinder. So when I was building my barbie chair, I had a few metal fabrications to be done, and the grinder did the perfect job. Then when I was doing my bobber, I knew a lot of fabrications had to be done out of metal, and I needed a cutting saw. Looking around, they weren't so expensive, $350, $400 bucks. You know, for the name brand, it would go up to $500. But the idea of having this big machinery in my house wasn't okay with me. I had no room to put it. I didn't want to leave it on my working table, and then I won't have a working table. But eventually I got one, and here it is. This one is a big one. It's from Ridgid. It's brand new, never used before. Yep. Bought that one was because I was planning of doing a project for my motorcycle. I wanted to do a dolly, so I could put the bike in the on the dolly and push it aside to give me more space. And here's the steel to prove it. I went out, bought the steel because I had the idea of building it, and then I went out to stores, found a saw, brought it home. So I needed something big. And before buying that, I spoke to my dad. I told him my situation, and he said, "Sure, bring it home. I have space here. We can leave it here." So that's one thing. It's not a tool that I'm going to use all the time, but my dad doesn't live far. Whenever I need it to go off from the trunk, it's not like a drill press or a bender or those big tube benders that I need a trailer to pick it up, bring it here, or go back and forth. So that was perfect. But before that, on my bobber, I found something else, and it's quite cute. It's amazing. It does the job. I did my bobber with it. I did my barbie chair with it, and it is. This is the miniature of that. It's an ordinary grinder. than an ordinary grinder that you could install in this stand. It's a very ordinary stand. It works in a regular grinder. As you see, it's a Makita grinder. To plug it in, you install by here. Then you have this little thing on the level, up and down. You could also do 45s cuts, and it works beautifully. You have to start it. You have to start it here. I'll show you. It's plugged in. Then once you're finished, you close it up and you put it away. It doesn't take no room, and you just look at the difference. For someone like me that just started doing these hobbies and doing YouTube channels, and you don't have enough room, you like working with steel, you want to start off somewhere small, that is it. The grinder stand is amazing. I worked on, like I said, my barbie chair. I worked on my bobber. I worked on little things that, like cutting a bolt. Out of 10, I will give it a solid 8. The only thing about it is because you can only cut short steels. You can't cut something 3 inches long that you have to take out the grind and grind it manually, or you get a piece like this. But for things that 2 inches and smaller, this is it. I'm telling you, you could buy it on Amazon, you could buy it off eBay. I paid this one at Amazon, if I'm not mistaken, it was a bit over than $50, so it was great. And that's it. If you like what you hear, please press like. If you're not subscribed, subscribe. Tell your friends, because there's more tools coming this way, a little more projects. So thank you for watching. Have a good day.